About 4:05 p.m. this evening, we received a phone call to respond to the 1000 block of 33rd Street Southeast here in Ruskin, Florida, from a mental health counselor who asked us to check on Sean Porter in regards to the individual that was making suicidal threats. Our deputy responded and to no avail was able to make any contact with anyone and left the scene. About 5:40 p.m. this evening, our 911 call center received several different 911 calls from individuals. One being the subject, Sean Porter's father, calling us saying that he was threatening himself and others around him. One phone call even said that he had fired a gunshot towards one of the victims that we have made contact with. There was even another phone call that said that there was an adult male and an adult female that was with him, and they were forced to go inside a barn behind the house because they were being held against their will. So for a little while, it was an extremely tense situation because we didn't exactly know what we had here. Made contact with the victim, and he showed us on his arm that he suffered from a minor laceration. We believe now that the situation is over, that he was struck with some type of shrapnel or glass, that our suspect did fire a firearm through the metal shed. So whether it was a piece of the aluminum from the metal shed or some glass panes that were stacked up against the shed, at some point our victim was struck in the right arm, and where it caused fortunate for him, a minor laceration. Our negotiators negotiated for almost 4 hours with this violent and very irrational subject. At times, he said he was coming out guns blazing. At times, he said he wanted to die by suicide. At times, he was talking that he had sovereign immunity and didn't need to comply with any type of state authorities, that he would only comply and talk to someone that was from any type of federal agency. So I have to tell you, as a sheriff and as a community, we can't be more grateful or more impressed with these negotiators that were able, after 4 hours, to take this very irrational and violent subject, and they were able to obtain a peaceful resolution. Our subject did finally exit the residence, and he was placed under arrest for his warrant that we had obtained for aggravated battery with a firearm. So he is now in custody. We are now in the stages where we're interviewing the other two witnesses, victims. Not exactly sure what they are, who were inside the barn, to figure out if they were being held against their will, if they weren't, and what role they played in all of this. No firearm has been recovered yet. We were told that he owns 2 firearms. We were told by a witness that yes, he did discharge a firearm from inside to outside this barn / shed that's behind the house. We're waiting for a search warrant. We had an arrest warrant for his arrest. We're waiting for a search warrant now. So that'll be phase 2, what we do here, along with the interviews, to go inside and see if we end up indeed recovering a firearm that we believe caused this damage to the barn, but ultimately this, again, fortunately, minor laceration to a victim that we've been in contact with.